Okay. I just spent the day at the go-kart racetrack. I actually tried one of their racing carts. Normally, for like a regular go-kart, which you have to be 18, like this is a fairly fast go-kart track. And their regular go-karts, you need to be 18 years old to drive. They have no children's go-karts at this place. Anyway, so they have the regular go-karts, which you need to be 18 years old to drive. And then they have their racing carts, which you pretty much need an invitation to drive them. You can rent them, but you need an invitation first. First they have to see that you're capable on the regular go-karts, which are pretty fast. And then if you're capable on the regular ones, then they'll let you rent the racing ones, which are very fast. Anyway, so that was an experience. First time in my life ever driving a go-kart that can do over 60 miles an hour. And it was pretty intense. The most interesting thing was, every time I'd go around a sharp corner or accelerate really fast, the G-forces on my body were so high that it would cause me to cough. Like, it actually put pressure on my lungs and made it difficult for me to breathe, and I'd have coughing fits every time I took a corner. And I don't have a cold or anything in the slightest. I can breathe right now. I can take deep breaths, no problem. But I was coughing on the racetrack because of from the G-forces. It was making it difficult for me to breathe. It was crazy. Anyway, so yeah. And that's about it. I had some fun there. It was fun. I was after driving the go-kart for like 10 minutes, I was sweating so badly that when I finally stopped racing, got off the track, I just took off my clothes and walked around in my underwear for a while. It was all guys there, so they thought it was funny. Especially since I'm wearing pink underwear today, pink tiger striped boxers. It was funny though. A little while later, some customers came and there was a few women, and they're all like, at the time I was on the opposite side of the track talking with the boss, and then the guys are all like, they were closer to the entrance, and they saw the customers pulling up and parking, and they're all like waving to me and telling me to run back and put my pants on. Yeah, so that was my day. And and they let me take my motorcycle onto their racetrack, but a 600 plus cc motorcycle doesn't belong on a go-kart track. So I was just driving around the track in first gear only. I would have been going a lot faster if I'd been on a go-kart. But it was still an experience, and my tires got pretty heated up on the corners, so I was doing something right. Yeah, and I was practicing doing wheelies. I spent all my time on the go-kart track practicing doing wheelies. Safe place to do it. I'm a little bit tired now, a little bit spent. So I have hi, this is More Death, and today I'm going to give you a little science lesson. One of the interesting things about sweat is that it's 10% urine. Not everybody knows this. You can tell this to be true because if you have a white t-shirt and you sweat in it, you'll notice that the sweat stains will be yellow. And if you're a biker and you're wearing, leathers, and you're out on a hot day like this and you're just sweating constantly, one of the neat side effects is that you never have to urine. You never have to take a leak. You never have to go pee. You can stop it every time you can stop every few miles and at 7-Eleven and buy a drink and drink, but you never need to go to the bathroom. Why? Because you're sweating so much, you're expelling all your urine through your skin. Isn't that a pleasant thought? So you never need to stop and go to the bathroom because you're constantly urinating through your skin. Yeah. Aren't bikers sexy? But you know, that holds true for anything. Like if you're a cyclist or a jogger or whatever, if you're exercising for long enough and you're sweating enough, then you won't need to urinate because there's always police at this intersection. I don't know why. Every time I come here, they're here. I just want to check my camera. Oh, he's going to stop somebody. Police at work. No. See, you know what? He was going to stop somebody, and I bet you they're making a U-turn to fly away or something. I don't know what he's doing.